My first introduction to him was through his ferrying at a barn where I used to board a couple of my horses.
Chase was very soft but yet firm with horses, had what we refer to as a natural horsemanship way about him.
I think what makes him a great trainer is that he has a lot of patience. You know, not only does he work with the horse, he works with the people also.
My name's Chase Dodd. We train horses here at H Equestrian. We're the founders of SOS Horsemanship, where we teach people how to understand and communicate with their horses. I got started with horses about 9 years ago. Just always loved horses growing up, never had a chance to ride them or own them. And so about 9 years ago, I got me my first horse and started playing with it and found out there was a lot more to learn than I could teach myself. So I went to a lot of clinics and just started learning more about horses and how they think and work. The favorite part about training horses is all my family grows produce. We grow about 600,000 tomato plants, and they love it because they watch it grow from a seed to a tomato that everybody eats. And I feel that way about horses. You watch them come from not knowing nothing, not trusting you, to where they trust you, they'll do anything for you.
I didn't want my horse to be hit, to be yelled at, to be harmed in any way. I wanted her to feel safe and comfortable in her learning environment. From the first day, I could tell that Chase was going to be great with my horse. I mean, he was able to just look at this animal and she would back up or she would move her back end. I really kind of said he had some kind of voodoo, because how could anyone just look at an animal and get them to move when this animal had never been taught this before?
All soft, obedient, and supple also means it's full body control. Ask a horse to do something and it should do it without waiting. A lot of people talk about tricks being tricks, but it's mainly just body control.
I'd heard about his reputation and I was impressed by his ferrying, because at the time I had a very difficult horse to shoe. And he was encouraging me to consider not drugging the horse to shoe. And then subsequently, when I moved up here, he now shoes my horse, my older horse, without a problem. No drugs, just the horse puts his feet up all around and he's wonderful.
I love working with wild Mustangs. We work a lot with them and compete with them. And they're actually easier to train than somebody else's horse that brings them to me that already have a lot of problems. Because if you take a wild horse that's never had no human contact, if it has a mistake, that means you taught them the mistake. A friend of mine said it best, you know, wild horses ain't wild, they just live in a wild environment. They're just a horse that's running free.
When we first bring in a horse, or Chase does, you know, we give them time to settle in. I mean, they're coming into a new thing, people are watching them and they're scared. You know, they're not really wild, they're just scared.
Competitions, they consist of 100 days training a wild Mustang out of the wild. It's just whoever can have the best trained horse in 100 days in any discipline. You can do Western, dressage, so it's open to everybody. We've won the past 2 competitions in a row. We've had good horses.
In 2009, he won his first one on a horse we named Pat Summit, and you know, it was a glorious win. We had an 8,000 standing ovation in the whole place. You know, it was really nice.
An average day would consist of about an hour working with the horse, and always ending on a good note. I never push them too hard. A lot of people, they think since it's a time limit, they try to cram everything down their throat, but we just, you know, we do teach them stuff, but we don't make it hard, just keep it simple. And sometimes I only train for 20 or 30 minutes. If they're doing good, I'll put them up if they learn something that day.
If you have a horse that is doing things that he shouldn't be doing, that makes you nervous, that you just know you need a better horse, want a better horse for whatever reason, for whatever discipline, and all I am is a trail rider and nothing more, he can give you that horse.